What's going on, everybody? All right, I just want to make a real quick video because the other day I made a video and most people agreed that the dealer markup on the 2022 Toyota Tundra is going to be astronomical, because with the chip shortages and already the shortages of just new Tundras in general, the 2022 with the new tooling, the new parts, new stuff like that is going to be very, very difficult to find, if you can even find one at all, especially in the trim level that you would like to have. So I've been doing some thinking about this, and a lot of people, I had a comment, and I can't remember who did it because I get a lot of comments, that said you should never pay above MSRP, because if you drive it off the lot and then total it, the insurance is only going to cover up to a certain amount, and usually if you pay MSRP, they're not even going to cover that. So my advice is, and I know a lot of people don't like this, but unless you have a lot of money to put down on this vehicle or just pay cash for it, but even if you pay cash for it, you're still going to be upside down if it gets totaled, because then you're going to be out the amount above what the insurance covers to pay it off. My advice would be is get gap insurance. A few times throughout my life, I've been a little upside down in vehicles, and when I purchased them, and I got the gap insurance. Now, I've never needed to use gap insurance, but I have purchased it. And some of you all may be going, what is gap insurance? Gap insurance is something you purchase when you purchase the vehicle. If you're upside down in your current vehicle and you trade it in, and they attach the however much you're upside down in it on the end of yours, because you can trade in a vehicle that you're upside down in, but they will take the amount that you're upside down and tack it on to the loan that you're just now taking. So you're going to owe even more on that vehicle. And then if you total it, insurance only covers what the vehicle's worth. So if you owe more than the vehicle's worth, you're out that money. You have to come up with that money. One way or the other, you're going to have to come up with, however, if it's $5,000 or $10,000 or $2,000, whatever it is, you've got to come up with that much difference to pay off that vehicle. So what gap insurance does is they actually cover the amount that you're upside down in the vehicle. So let's say you buy a $55,000 Tundra, probably be more than that if I was guessing, and you owe $60,000 on it because you was $5,000 upside down in the Tacoma you trade in. I don't know. Or the F-150 or whatever it is, you're $5,000. So they tack it onto it. So now you owe $60,000. You had to finance $60,000 on this new Tundra. Let's say you drive it straight off the lot, and as soon as you pull out on the road, you hit somebody or somebody hits you. You know, the insurance is only going to cover, they may cover the $55,000 because you just drove it off the lot, but they may not even cover that. But the part that they don't cover, the gap insurance will now pick up, and you do not have to pay that out of your pocket. So my advice would be, if you're going to pay above MSRP, if you're willing to pay that dealer markup, you should probably purchase the gap insurance, because you just never know what. As careful as you may be in your vehicle, someone else may not be as careful as you are. They may T-bone you going through a red light. If they run that red light, they might just slam right inside of it and wind up totaling the truck. It would take a lot to total a $55,000 truck. I think you have to do like 70 to 75% insurance or something on it, or not insurance, but 70 to 75% damage on like a new vehicle to total it. So it would take a lot, but it is possible, and you would be out that amount of money over that, because their insurance is only going to cover what that vehicle's worth too. Now, you might be able to take them to court or something and make them pay it, but you can't get blood from a turnip depending on who it is, and somebody's still got to pay that money, and it may still wind up being you. So my advice is, gap insurance is a small price to me so that I don't have to pay this much later on. And some gap insurances are different. You might even be able to take out gap insurance on your vehicle, and once that vehicle is paid off or that vehicle is sold, if you've never had to use that, you get that money back. I've actually been in that situation. Not every gap insurance is that way. I believe one of my F-150s was like that. It may have been the first one. I can't remember because I bought it brand new. I just got married, didn't have a lot of money. Not saying I have a lot of money now, because I don't, but didn't have much money to put down on it. Took out the gap insurance. When I traded that vehicle in and they paid it off, I got that gap insurance money back that I'd paid on that vehicle. So you need to ask when you get this stuff if it's set up that way. Not all are set up that way, but some of them are set up that way. Again, if you're paying over MSRP or even at MSRP, you might want to check into gap insurance. I'm not sure how much it is now, but it might be enough that the safety net of it makes you feel a little bit better about driving that vehicle off the lot. Just my 2 cents. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.